Welcome to the Angry Mechanic channel. New channel. A bunch of customers, friends say I need to make a YouTube channel. All the little goofy projects I do. Actually own a diesel repair shop, but do full auto service and repair. This gold digger is a 2012 JK. We'll be doing an LS swap on. A little bit of a cam. We're just going to do engine and transmission and CAN bus hacking and making the dash work. Later this year or next year we'll do axle swaps, and because the original axles probably won't live with the LS. But that's one of the big projects we'll be doing here in the next month. That is the 64 Fairlane of ours. That's getting a turbo LS 4L80 roll cage. It's gonna be a 10 small tire car. Don't know how crazy I'll get with it, but basically super low budget. We'll do the transmission in-house. All the fab work, everything will be done in-house. So we'll do that step by step, budget, shooting for 1,000 horse. It's the JK again. That's a 36 Chevy 2-ton pickup. Don't know that I'll do anything with that this summer. That's old CJ. That's getting an LS and a turbo 400. Was going to go overdrive, but the rear drive shaft would be too small. That's for a customer also. That's my $500 2001 Chevy pickup. Doesn't have a straight body panel on it. Got it with a blown transmission. Built the transmission, kept it a 60E. But this truck is actually, I've got all the parts now. It's getting a small, just a GT45 Chinese turbo, air to water intercooler. I'm actually turboing it 4 miles to the gallon. A lot of people think that can't do that, but we'll go through the principles of that with engine pumping losses and the Carnot cycle and stuff. It absolutely can get better mileage with a turbo, and as long as you control your right foot. Right now it's getting about 22 miles to the gallon, and that's just done with some simple tuning through HP tuners. I'll make a video on that too, but that's going to stay ugly. That thing pulls the trailer, firewood truck, you name it. It's going to stay 4L60E for a while, and until I break it, and we'll see how long that is. That's my big work truck. That's a 91 V3500. That's got a 6.5 Detroit turd in it, but it's got a turbo off of an excavator. I don't remember what it is. I'll put it in a video at some point. But this truck is getting a 4L80 to replace the 4L or the TH400 that's in it now. And I'm going to use a PA01 computer as a standalone controller for that. I don't want to do full manual 4L80 because this is my plow truck. So going from first to reverse all the time would be kind of a pain in the ass. So going to wind up doing a standalone computer on the cheap with it, and I'll walk you through that process. It's actually pretty easy. That is the wife's 37 Chevy 2-ton pickup again. Was gonna LS swap it with an S10 frame, but I think the more I think about it, this is going to be a driver for her, and obviously we live in the snow. So I've decided to get an Envoy or a Trailblazer and do a turbo 4.2 Vortec. Keep it all-wheel drive, shoot for 450, 500 horsepower, and good mileage. So this will be a real fun project. I'll be starting this next month. I should be picking up a car shortly. It's just another view of it. It'll be flat black, kind of a rat rod. She wants it to be a rat rod deal. These are my Vega cars. The red one is a fastback. The green one is just a parts car, and it's a coupe. That's going to get a Jegster tube chassis. And I haven't decided if I'm going to go big block or LS on this yet. That'll be pulled in probably end of summer for teardown and start the chassis work for next winter's project. As you see, we got buried in snow this year. And the wife's other project, Metropolitan Nash. This one's just going to be a nice little driver too. It runs, but I'm going to run a Mega Squirt computer on it and fuel inject it, and possibly we'll see how it runs fuel injected, but these things are only like 50 horsepower. It's got a 3 on the, I guess it's like a 3 on the tree, but it's in the dash. It's kind of strange. Considering putting a, I don't know, maybe a DSM 2.0 out of an Eclipse in it or something, but I'm gonna just fuel inject the factory overhead valve 4-cylinder in it now. Her commute's about 15 miles only during the summer, so the car's supposed to get 40 something miles to the gallon at 50 miles an hour. But I just want to make it more friendly and just hit the key and go, not have to worry about carbs and chokes and all that stuff. So that's basically just a review of what's going to happen on the channel. And like I say, I own a diesel shop, so I'll do smaller videos of, I don't know, just goofy stuff like, you know, doing turbos on a 6.4 Power Stroke. You don't need a lift, you don't got to pull the cab. Because I'm a small shop, only have one lift, so I wind up doing a lot of stuff on the ground anyways. And we'll see how this YouTube thing goes.